Well, good morning everyone, it's Paul here from Biking Life. On this beautiful Monday morning, it may look nice and warm, but it's only 5 degrees. I couldn't tell you what that is in Fahrenheit. Anyone tell me? I could always look it up, put it up on the screen now. Yeah, it's not a bad looking morning, man, but it is cold. Yeah, just had to get past that little van there. I hate being behind vans, as you know. You can't see nothing. They just block your view. And I like to see what's ahead. It's a safety thing as well. Yeah, it's a safety thing. I like to know what's ahead. When you can't see because of a van, you don't know what's happening ahead, do you? So, and the van might break at the last minute, you bang straight into it. Not that I follow close behind vans, but because I don't, I keep my distance. Whereas an opportunity arises, I overtake straight away. No, I don't. I've never liked being behind a van, never will. But now against them, just bloody impede your vision, that's all. Yeah, I had a really nice ride out yesterday. It was 12 degrees, but it felt so much warmer. Because there was no wind at all. It was blooming lovely actually. Really revitalised the old soul. Made me feel a lot better in myself. As I've often said, you know, we're not meant to be caged animals, and it's somehow it feels like we're caged animals during all this carry on, but you know, needs must, I suppose. And thank you all for all your kind comments in the last video. It was humbling, and it is good to be back. It's good to be back making a few vlogs for you. Yeah, it's blooming cold. 3 degrees now. By God, I can feel it. I've got my summer jacket on again, but I do know the temperature will be going up, and by the time I come home it'll be nice and warm. So for the sake of 20-25 minutes of cold, just grin and bear it, Paul. You're a biker. Saying is it New South Wales in Australia are having absolute devastating floods. I was watching Good Morning Britain this morning. Oh dear me, they've had a nasty accident. And there's a bloody house floating down. Yeah, unbelievable. And this house happened to be a couple's house who had just been married, and it was their wedding home. And there it was floating away. Bloody absolutely devastating. Poor buggers, I do feel for them. Yes, it's good to get out on the bike. It really is. And yesterday some of the views were absolutely beautiful. And I actually thought I'd been over that way previously. But it turns out that I hadn't. I'd never actually been that way ever. And it was just a case of getting on the bike, not using any form of sat-nav or anything like that, pointing it in a direction, turning off a road I've never, well, I don't usually turn off, and then away you go. And sometimes that is the best way to find new destinations. Because it certainly was yesterday. It was full of beautiful sights, and obviously the drift camera's good, but it doesn't do the scenery justice. It was beautiful. I've often said it, and I mean this, I wish they could make a camera that's as good as your eyes. Yes, back to the good old work. I haven't brought any bait today, so I'm going to be one hungry chap, but I don't know there's a van that comes round. Around about 12 time, so I might just get myself something from that, or I could just go out and get myself some chips. Don't need to, because they shut our canteen down at work. I mean, because of all the lockdown and what have you, you couldn't sit in it anymore, so you weren't allowed to sit in. And then you obviously had to wear your face masks and everything like that when you went in. And then they put half the canteen staff on furlough, and within a few weeks they put the rest of them on furlough and closed the canteen down over the Christmas period. And then just after the Christmas period, they said to us that the canteen won't be reopening. They've laid the staff off. You know, so whether it ever opens again is unknown to me. I very much doubt it, like. But if it does, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. So they've brought little burger vans on, little chuck vans. And there's one called the Old Butcher's van that comes about 11:30. And honest to God, the pastries on the pies are absolutely disgusting. And I've only used it once, and by God, never again. No, I'm telling a lie there. I've actually used it twice. I needed some change to buy something, so I went there and used it again, and exactly the same thing. I bought a different pie, and the pastry was absolutely disgusting. So that's twice I've used it, and twice bitten, and now very much shy of going there again. But there is another one called the Tuck In. It's a little van that comes around, and they do, in the northeast we have Parmos and stuff like that. They do Parmo burgers, cheeseburgers, they do proper meals and everything like that, and they aren't too bad at all. But it very much depends on whether it's just been freshly made or it's been sat in the van all bloody day. So it's a hit and miss. I mean, I don't mind taking the odd sandwich now and again to work, but I've never ever been a big lover of sandwiches. They're just harm. I mean, the worst thing is if you say to your missus, right, will you do us some sandwiches? But she doesn't. I always do my own. But if she did, and this is very much the case with my wife, once she finds out that you don't mind something, she'll actually get you it all the bloody time, so you end up being sickened off it. You know, so I don't have them anymore. I like a hot meal, me. I really do. I don't mind a sandwich now and again, a freshly made sandwich. I like a ham sandwich with coleslaw and stuff like that, and a bit of, bit of lettuce, bit of ham, bit of tomato. But if you leave it for more than an hour, like in a bake box, it drenches the bloody bread. So you have to really take everything separate and make it as you go, which then obviously you need a bigger bloody bake box, this, that and the other, and it's just too much hassle. Too much hassle. Oh, we're busy roads this morning. So this is more or less like a little commute video. Obviously, yes, I'm commuting to work. Come on, Paul, get it together. It will be nice to wake up on a morning, and it was nice this morning to wake up and see the sunshine. It really was. It was bright in my room. But it'll be nice to wake up on a morning and go outside, as I do, say up my garage up and what have you, and just to feel warm. You know, not 5 degrees, but even 10 degrees would be lovely. You know, yesterday on the ride I had an itch on my back and I could not bloody get to it. It was one of them irritating blooming itches that it needed scratching, but I couldn't. And now I've got an itch on my face. Oh God, I just managed that. But I thought, God, I'm not going to get to scratch that and all. So it's inside the helmet, so you've got to push your finger inside the helmet. But anyway, I've done it. I managed it. Not good, not a good scratch, but it's done. So yes, I'm looking out for a new helmet. Seriously thinking about the Shark Evoline 2. Not the Shark Evoline 2. Sorry, I've made a mistake. The LS2. What am I talking about? I've got the Shark Evoline 3. And I have to say, it's not bad in as a summer helmet from when the weather's nice. Not so much when it's cold because it steams up like it is now. But yeah, I think it's the LS2 variant. Or Valiant, or one of the two. Wherever it's called anyway. That's what I'm going after. And the beauty about them ones is they've got a pin lock inside, so it should help. It should help. Because the one thing I've noticed about this, if it rains, the actual bloody water gets on the inside of the helmet screen as well. So it's never been right ever since I've had it. But I use it a lot because I like the style. Because I like to be able to ride in the open face, with the helmet in the open face position. And it's simply because I feel claustrophobic in a full helmet, full face helmet. I do. I don't like them. I like to be able to breathe and feel a little bit, you know, like I'm outdoors. I'm not trapped inside something, which is what you are. So I'm gonna get the LS2. That's what I'm gonna get. This bloody white van heaven this morning. Yes, it's a nice day to ride to work, isn't it, folks? It looks warmer than it is, but it's not freezing neither. No, that's the beauty about it. So I'm hoping that you're happy that I've started making a few videos again and giving you some of the watch. I know a lot of people aren't getting out and about, but and thank you for all your kind comments about me becoming a granddad. It is a nice feeling, actually. It really is. Yes, it's a lovely feeling being a granddad. Your little heart warms every time you see him on the morning. You smile when he's crying. By God, he does cry and all when he wants his bottle by. Heck him go. So yeah, I'm not too far away from work, so I'll keep this one a nice little short vlog, nothing too much. There's no point. So yes, I've been Paul from Biking Life. Thank you so much, folks, for joining me again. Bye for now. Bye.